Oh dear, that escalated quickly, didn't it? So much going on so fast, it's really hard to keep up. Let me tell you what is going to happen next and what are the three biggest lessons for all of us, but especially for immigrants out of all of it, okay? Because there are life-saving lessons here. And it's good to know about them because it's not as obvious as it seems to be. So what's going to happen next for Mr. Musk? I think he will lose a lot of influence. I think he will lose that war because I don't think you can win with politics and with systems and with countries. Although he's the billionaire, the richest person on the planet, so he's got a good chance to survive the battle. I don't think he can win. I don't think it's winnable. Okay, so what will follow for him? He will probably be asked to step down. Step down from his companies as a CEO, and will be asked probably by board of directors. And I expect to a class lawsuit from shareholders and potentially directors as well. Lots of you guys might not be aware of it, but there are legal responsibilities if you're a CEO of the company. You can't just do things and say things, especially if you have a company of this size and that much money involved, because you basically represent interests of the company and the people who are investors, right? And that's my experience, but business experience. So that's going to end pretty bad for Elon Musk, I suppose. It's already costed him a lot of money, the whole politics game. And bear in mind, I always liked Elon Musk for how good entrepreneur he was, and he is amazing, right? He's one of the best fraud ever. But I did not like him getting involved in politics. I don't like people getting involved in politics because they're losing themselves in there, right? This is a very, very nasty game, and whoever gets in, he never gets out the same. So we're seeing in this now, and Elon Musk is definitely not going to get out the same. He's gonna lose, I suppose, and it's going to cost him a lot. And there will be legal troubles coming his way. There probably are now as we speak. I'm sure there are lawyers basically just trying to be the first one to go out after Elon Musk because there's a lot of money to be made. Donald Trump, I don't know about this. Yeah, he's so unpredictable. Obviously, this whole Epstein thing, I don't know. Maybe they're going to have to release these files. I doubt it. It's too much power play involved, too much people with real power. They just don't want these things to happen. But Donald Trump, we're going to have to address this somehow. And the problem is he's been now put in this position in front of the whole world. So you got his enemies, Russians, Chinese, or whoever else, seeing it and basically saying, okay, well, he's not a serious guy. Like nobody's listening to him, right? He was meant to do all these things, finish the conflicts, put everyone in place in order, and none of it is happening. Nobody's listening to him. So I think there might be some, he will have to probably do something ridiculously different, something extreme in order to shake everything and everyone. Or he will lose his influence as well. He's already lost a lot of influence. So I don't know how this is going to go, but it's not great for him either. And he's going to have to go something strong. And for us, people, there will be more division between us. There will be more conflicts and problems resurfacing because not only this is our nature, but that's how politics works. That's how business works. That's how algorithms work. They like drama, so they're going to be pushing these things forward more and more and more. And as we are facing so many problems already, one of which is the biggest in immigration and how we go about this, we're going to have a lot of problems coming up from that angle. And don't forget, Elon is an immigrant, right? So I think he's now going to feel a little bit of what we immigrants feel like if you are not one of them, if you're the outsider, as Elon was in politics. And maybe he wasn't aware of how it works, or maybe he was and he done it on purpose. Never mind. This is how we often feel as immigrants, right? We're not inside, like we're not part of it. We are the outsiders. But now, saying this, let's go to three extremely important lessons for all of us, but particularly for immigrants. What we can learn from it and how we can actually improve our lives, because always try to learn on mistakes of other people's mistake. Like me personally, I'm having a hard time with that. I'm the one who always wants to make a mistake and to learn, which often ends in tears, and there's a lot of failures in my life. But that's the way I am. But the older I get, the more experienced I am, the more I understand life, the more I try to learn from other people's mistake. So number one, and this comes obviously from what happened last night, and also from my experience in business and in life, is never ever criticize anyone in public. Okay, it's okay to criticize a system. It's okay to have an opinion about systems or even about a person, but do not go out there in public criticize anyone, particularly in person, in front of everyone. It's good to praise people in public. So if you are a business person, every CEO, successful CEO or business person knows this, or even like managers, guys, this, right? Because one, you never know what's going to happen in the future. You never know who is that person you're criticizing, who is this person going to be in the next 2 to 3 or 5 or 10 years. The life works this way. Like quite often, it's these people we think they are like finished, they somehow resurface, come back, and quite often we meet them again. So it's about not burning bridges, and it's about keeping yourself in a safe place where you don't have to worry about the future being attacked back, as a revenge, but also being decent. Like nobody likes to be criticized, and if we do something wrong, most of the case we know we've done something wrong, it's bad enough already to have this feeling. So it's just not nice thing to do. And of course, I'm not talking about like Elon and Trump. They are so far in power game, in politics and billionaires. They have different ways of, they're not like going to get upset because Elon said something, but these will cause a lot of resilience in Trump's for the future. So whatever, even if they pretend they agree on, okay, we now in peace, let's go on again together for the different reasons, for the politics, for example, Trump will never forget that, and probably his kids will never forget that, and it's never will end. Okay, so we never do that. Criticize in private, speak on site. This goes to your family problems. We don't want to see people fighting in front of us, right? Husband and wife bringing out those problems. Like people don't do it. So that's number one. Number two, never ever put all your eggs in one basket. And what I mean by this, never fully put all your hopes and be totally dependable on one politician or one party or one belief. Never do it, because as it shows, and you can see the same things happen in the UK with Keir Starmer's 180 like 2 weeks ago, right? It's like completely different. Now he's got different beliefs in his political party. As we can see with Trump and Elon Musk, they've been the best buddies, right? Okay, MAGA or Maha or whatever, like, yeah, we're going to make it happen, like, whoa. And then suddenly overnight, they went from best buddies to like mortal enemies. And again, by tomorrow, they might be best buddies again, hugging each other just because of the game, okay? It's a theater. But there's a lot of people following this theater, watching it, and I'm watching it. Nothing wrong with watching it. It's entertaining. It can be interesting. Like it's all over us. So we are watching it, right? But don't put all your eggs, your beliefs in there. Like don't put all in, or for example, on Musk or on Trump or on Reform UK, on Labour, because these people are there not for you. They're not here for us, for you. They're not your friends. They have their own interest, be it political interest, power interest, money interest. They're not like us. You have to understand, they're not like average person thinking, having values, trying to stand up for something and go with it through all their lives. They're not like this. They change the moment they see it fit for them. Or if something doesn't work for them, they'll do 180 overnight, smile, and pretend nothing happened. And for an average person, this is something which we can't comprehend, like how this can be done. How can you do like this? But they can. They are like this, okay? These are how these people are. So never depend fully on anyone in power, in politics, or in a political party, anyone who's promising you things. Like, be very skeptic about this. You can support it, fine, whatever that is, whichever party, but stay true to yourself. Mind your own business. carry on with your own life, okay? If you're an immigrant especially, don't think there's Labour going to come and save you. They're not going to come and save you. You're going to have to integrate, assimilate, build your trust, build your friendship. Only this way you can improve your life. This is what I'm talking about on this channel. And the third one is, do not get emotionally attached to all these theatres, all the kabukis we see constantly, okay? This is never going to end. This is a part of the politics. This is part of the game. This is part of how the world works. And obviously the politicians, VIPs, billionaires, they all know it. And like I mentioned just now, the algorithms for YouTube, for social media, they love it as well. Do not get involved emotionally. Do not attach yourself emotionally. It's okay to follow it. It's okay to watch it. It's okay to be having fun with it or whatever, but do not get upset if things don't go the way you want it to. Because again, people, it's not about you. The only people who really care about you is you, your close family, your closest friend. That's it. Nobody else cares about you. You know, of course, you have to behave well, be respectful. Again, have your favorite politicians, political power, political parties, billionaires, whatever. That's fine. It's okay to have your opinions, but your life should be first. How you feel should be first. Your close relation, close friends, close family should be first, not the other way around. It's so sad when I see families falling apart over political problems or, the pandemic or this. There were so many people falling apart, friends, families, because of some bullshit, which 2 years later doesn't even matter anymore, because we allow ourselves to get emotionally attached to these problems. And these people in power, they're using it against us, right? They're pushing those buttons. They know what button to push when to get us into certain emotion. And then they just steer that emotion towards a certain goal. And guess who's winning? Them. And guess who's losing? It's always us, right? So even if we feel we temporarily might be winning because our political party is in power, or the other party is losing, or my enemy is losing, it never is fatal, never forever. And they will eventually come back, and we're going to get upset, and then we are losing, okay? And then we wait another 4 years. Now I'm going to change it. I'm going to vote for these people. It never works. So what you're seeing here, this is just the beginning of a bigger play, I suppose. It's going to last for some time. It's not going to end overnight. It might quiet down maybe to keep going, I don't know, to stabilize the markets, whatever the problems, whatever the plans, if there's any plan. And the same in the UK, it's like, okay, we're going to keep it like, Labour is going to be more this way. We're going to try to keep it more in the middle or something, but that's not going to end. This is going to go. So I would advise you to focus on your own life. Stay focused on you. If you're an immigrant, you can have your preferences and opinions, absolutely, but your priority should be to assimilate and integrate into a country you are in the society, so you can actually improve your own life. Listen, this is not a political statement, okay? Keep saying this. It's about you. This is how I improved my own life. I'm an immigrant. This is what I did, and it worked, and it works everywhere. Ask anyone and read the comments under my videos. There's plenty of people confirming that. Staying in the back, waiting for the political parties to come and save you is a losing strategy, okay? Have it as a plan B or C, but plan A is you, your life, and your attitude towards the country you're in. Learn the language as best as you can. Learn how it all works. Learn what you're good at. Improve your life. This is what you should do, because that's what you can control. This is the only thing you have in control. Politics is out of our control, so you can only watch. I'll leave you with this. Imagine you go to a cinema, and there's your, I don't know, Tom Cruise, Tom Hanks, or whoever, right? Somebody famous flying an airplane, like in a movie, and the airplane crashes. And normally what happens, you leave the cinema after the movie finished and say, okay, it was a good movie, a bad movie, but you just move on, right? You go to have a dinner, you go to home, you go to work, whatever, right? There's a life. What we do normally with politics is the other way around. We just gonna get, when this plane crashes with our famous favorite actor, we then go take it to our life. We take it with us. So we leave a cinema and we didn't cry and we think, oh my God, is it like, oh, what about his family? Like, this is all fake, right? That was an actor playing a catastrophe on the airplane. He's fine. But you are going home feeling bad. This is exactly how politics work, and all these dramas we keep seeing all the time. They are fine. Okay, and if not, that's their choice. They're billionaires, they're politicians, they'll be fine. You, on the other hand, wasting time, energy, maybe even breaking up with families and friends over bullshit artificial problems. They want us divided. And I'm not saying, oh, everybody needs to love each other, let's hang our hands and kumbaya, it's going to be great. No, there are problems. But you need to understand what we're seeing in front of us is a theater. It's not real. There's other things, there's real life behind it. And we often forget about to focus on this first. Right, that's it for today. I'm going to go back to see what's really going on the internet, what's in America. If you like this video, please leave me a like. This is really important because it just helps me grow the channel and spread the message. Thank you so much for your time and your support, especially for all the natives who see the problem I'm talking about immigrants and the real problems. I'm not talking about artificial problems designed to make us, to divide us. I'm talking about how we really can try to solve it. Not big, not like across the country, across our families, small, start small, right? That's important. And support from you guys, from natives, means everything to me and to all other immigrants watching it. And of course, thank you for you immigrants for giving me your support and telling me your stories and telling those stories to others who watch my channel and read comments, because there's plenty of it. If you're not subscribing to my channel, consider subscribing. That's also big support for me. Obviously, if you think it's worth your time, if not, maybe let me know why in the comments. If you do want to leave me a comment, by all means, please do. Just be respectful, please. And that's it. Thank you so much for your time. I'll see you soon. Cheers.